The West is making good on its threat to fight back, taking aim at Russia's economy.
Putin chose this war, and now he and his country will bear the consequences.
U.S. President Joe Biden announced new sanctions targeting Russian banks and elites who support President Vladimir Putin, and trade restrictions meant to starve the country's military and the aerospace sector. After the threat of sanctions failed to deter Putin, Biden asked for patience with his plan.
Let's have a conversation in another month or so to see if they're working.
Details were finalized during an emergency G7 leaders meeting and rolled out in coordination with allies who implemented similar measures.
Les sanctions portées à la Russie seront à la hauteur.
The sanctions carried out against Russia will be on the same level as the aggression it is guilty of, said the French president, while the British Prime Minister threatened further action.
This hideous and barbaric venture of Vladimir Putin must end in failure.
As allies unite behind Ukraine, one response option is being ruled out.
There are no NATO combat troops, no troops, NATO troops at all inside Ukraine.
Both NATO and the U.S. are sending additional troops to Eastern Europe. But because Ukraine is not a NATO member, those soldiers will not enter the country, a reality understood by Ukrainian leaders.
So we do not expect anyone to fight for us, but we expect all the help and all the response the West can send to us.
Additional NATO troops are instead being readied in case Russia pushes beyond Ukraine.
And make no mistake, we will defend and protect every ally against any attack and every inch of NATO territory.
As we respond,
the same worry hangs over the White House as it remains unclear how far Putin will try to go. It has President Biden offering this ominous warning.
He has much larger ambitions in Ukraine. He wants to, in fact, reestablish the former Soviet Union.
And to that point, Katie, Biden also spoke today about the global impact that this could have.
Biden says Putin's actions are a test of Western resolve, a test of the rules-based international order that has created global stability as we know it since the end of the Second World War. If successful in upending the system, Putin will send a message to other Western adversaries, the leaders of China and North Korea, that the traditional Western alliance is weak, inviting further aggression elsewhere. Andrew.
Katie Simpson in Washington. Thanks.